Hey everyone, Izzy and MJ from Endless RVing. Quick video today, some important updates that you're going to want to know, and it also involves winning some free prizes, which everybody wants something for free, and we got some really good prizes. Let's start right off with some RV news. Well, kind of applies to RVs. Now, if you've watched us previously, we've talked about Starlink. You know, when the technology first came out, some problems people had with it. We actually had one of our good friends who has Starlink. We did a video with him about his experience with it. We'll link it above. When we did our video about Starlink and why we weren't getting it, one of the big things was because you couldn't use it in motion.
Right.
Well, you could, but it technically couldn't, and then like it kind of got shut down. Well, that's all
It was kind of all over the place.
kind of out the window now. So Starlink just announced they have the gear for RV, the hardware to use it in motion, which is pretty awesome. So when you're going down the road, you can get your high-speed internet anywhere down the road. Now, some of the quick details on this, guys, doesn't come without a price.
I was going to say, but...
So the Starlink RV, the classic hardware, it's $599 plus tax. It's going to cost you probably around $700 for a second tier unlimited data. Now, a lot of people, this is their only choice for them. If you're in places where there's no cellular signal and you have a clear shot of the sky, it works. But the big drawback was you couldn't use it going down the road.
Right.
Well, now they have new gear and they have a updated flat dish, which is apparently really good. Haven't seen anybody test it yet. That is available for order through Starlink, but here's the kicker. It costs $2,500. So $2,500. Yeah, I actually added it to a cart to see how much it would cost. So with tax, it's over $2,700. Now, for some people, like, this is absolutely necessary.
Right, exactly. For people like us, no. Starlink's not even necessary for people like us.
Correct. So if you have a home base or you have good internet like we do, not a big deal. But for some people, they're out on the road or they live somewhere where there's not a hard line coming in. This could be a real game changer. This is Starlink RV. It's still going to be the second tier priority, which means if you're in an area where there's a lot of traffic, you're going to get throttled down.
Right.
Starlink doesn't say exactly what the speed is, and they're also talking about data caps. Data caps that you'll get throttled down. That's kind of their new agreement. I'm going to put a link above below talking about that. It's still $135 a month. If you're interested, go to Starlink and it'll be there. It is permanently mountable on your roof, which is kind of cool. So let's move on to the second important thing.
So the next thing, I want to thank everybody so much for your support with when I fell. So it was from the time of this video, about 5 days ago, I took a nice spill in the back. So if you didn't hear, I'll just tell you how this happened. I mean, this was like an America's Funniest Home Videos thing. I wasn't laughing, but... It wasn't...
So she actually fell where our rear cameras in the back don't catch.
I know.
And I'm like, it's unfortunate we didn't catch that.
Yeah, thanks. So this is what happened. So Bowser was outside. He was barking at something. So I walked out to see what he was barking at. Now, as I wrote on social media, if you saw, our backyard... Izzy had just cleaned the leaves like 2 days prior, but the leaves are just pouring down. And that's where the dogs go to the bathroom. So I didn't want to walk where I usually walk because, you know, we pick up all the time, but I'm always afraid there's one little poop hidden in the leaves. So I walk in this little strip of dirt right next to the house, and it's where our gutter comes out. So all the rain and everything comes out. Well, this freak thing happened where the gutter got caught. I tripped over the gutter. It got caught in the leg of the outdoor dog bed. Everything, it budged. It wouldn't move. So the only thing that could move was me. And I face planted right in the dirt. And every part of my left side of my body went down like dominoes, ending right here. So I have a nice bruise. It still hurts. Thank God no concussion. That was my concern. So no concussion, but the left side of my body was bad. Within an hour, I could not move my left arm. I couldn't straighten my left arm. I couldn't bring it close to my face. So I went to urgent care and they did an x-ray. Didn't see anything at first, but then the radiologist said, hang on, you have what's called a fat patch where it's swollen, which can be very indicative of a small fracture in there. So they put me in a splint and a sling and said, go to an orthopedist, which I went to today. And the physician there touched some areas, and one area was still a little sore. I'm feeling much better, but he said, you know what? That concerns me, that one spot. So tomorrow, which is Wednesday, I go for an MRI, which will really nail down if there's a fracture or not. My hope is that there is no fracture and I can get this thing off, because working with one hand, try to do hair, you're very limited.
Yeah, trying to deal with dogs.
Everything. It's just, if you've ever been in a cast, in a sling, it's just very challenging. Could be worse. It wasn't my dominant hand, so that's good. So that's the status. And I can't thank you guys enough for, your comments and your emails and just everything, asking how I'm doing. I really appreciate it. So it's a work in progress. Yeah. We're hoping for good
answers. If you're
answers.
new to this channel, MJ's had some accidents. She made a comment to me today. She's like, nothing bad ever happens to you. I'm like, are you wishing something bad to happen to me?
No,
but she does fall a lot and trip on things.
I trip on air, and I just have these weird things, even from when I was young. Just like my mom told me the other day, just a quick aside, that little piece under your lip, that little piece of skin?
Yeah.
That can, I ripped that. The divider.
Really?
I broke that somehow. I don't know how.
You rode through a chain.
Yeah, I rode my bike into a chain, and I mean, there's the stories are endless. Anyway, endless injuries. This should be our new channel. So that's where we are, guys. So again, thanks for your support. I'll keep you updated. We should know by the end of the week what's going on. Next thing, very exciting. Now this is over 2 years since we've done this, and it is called Stump the RV Salesman. And man, this is a blast for us, for the RV salesman, and for the people that come to watch. Now, what we do is we get together in a live stream with our really good friend Matt from Matt's RV Reviews. We have people send in their RVs, and Matt has
pictures,
to pictures. Yeah, they actually send pictures, and Matt has to guess the year, make, and model of the RVs. I'm going to give you the rules in a minute, but it's really fun. So if Matt guesses all three, you don't get any chances to get a prize. If he gets 2 of the 3, you get 1 chance. If he gets 1 of the 3, you get 2 chances. If he gets 0, you get 3 chances into this giveaway to win a prize. So here are the quick rules. We want your RVs. Now we have a limit of 20. And we have a bunch, but we can still take a few more. Only travel trailers, fifth wheels, Class A's, B's, and C's allowed, so no pop-ups and things like that.
No homemade backyard specials.
Yeah.
None of that.
Entries must be received by Friday, November 4th at 6 p.m. We may, change that a little bit. Only the first 20 with complete pictures and information will be accepted. Now, this is the important part, guys, because a lot of people will send in, we can't use these. The entries must have a clear, no obstructions, front and side picture, so at least 2 pictures, and your email should include the year, make, and model and your name. Pictures must have any distinguishing characteristics, so the brand or anything. You need to black it out before you send the picture.
You can't take a picture of just like the headlight. It has to be the complete RV.
Yeah, so if this, all of that isn't included, unfortunately we won't be able to use it. And then you're going to send the entries to endlessrving@gmail.com. The RV must be your RV. It can't be one you just found online.
There's will be a lot going on. We enter into like a randomizer. So obviously if you get 3 chances, you have 3 chances, and then that randomizer will pick out a name. And that would be it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, did we give him numbers? I don't remember how we did
We'll
it.
figure it out. But Matt is really good. Some of the older ones he struggles with, but he's really good at this. It's kind of amazing to watch him do this.
He's like Rain Man of RVs.
Yeah, right. But even if you're not going to send in a picture of your RV, come join us for the live stream. It's just so much fun.
You never know what comes out of it, because sometimes we just wind up saying things.
Yeah,
sometimes
then we go off on
saying.
tangents. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
In the comments below, let us know, what do you think about Starlink? What do you think about, or are you going to be in the live stream for the giveaways? And then what do you think about MJ? As she gets older, should we put her in football pads, maybe one of those helmets she has to walk
Bubble
around
wrap.
Put it all in the comments below. For myself and MJ's Journey of a Lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.